Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here for today's video. This is a rebuild challenge that I've been wanting to do for a while now, and that's pretty much a Brooklyn Nets rebuild, except the thing is we are going to have their whole team assuming they never traded away any of their draft picks. So pretty much anytime a player was drafted with one of their draft picks, that player is now going to be on this team. As we all know, this team essentially traded away their future for aging Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce and Jason Terry back like 5 years ago. So yeah, man, this is what the team would roughly look like if they did not trade away any of those draft picks and was able to use those draft picks. They would have Damian Lillard, Draymond Green, Jaylen Brown. We're going to assume they still trade for D'Angelo Russell. I believe that was like a Timothy Mozgov, D'Angelo Russell type of trade out there. I forgot what it was exactly. Kyle Kuzma and Spencer Dinwiddie, Jeremy Lin, Allen Crabbe. So yeah, man, pretty much this team is dominant if they never trade away all those guys or all those draft picks over to, you know, the Trailblazers and the Celtics and all that stuff out there, right, man? So, loving how this team is looking. Definitely got a few changes to be made out there. This will be a 2-season rebuild for today's video because the team is already pretty damn good. So as far as like the moves I want to make, well, Damian Lillard is going to be the starting point guard out there. Jaylen Brown, I imagine he will be our starting shooting guard unless we can trade or sign somebody better. Probably going to put Kuzma at the small forward position because I like the idea of him there more than I do like Draymond Green. Probably trade away D'Angelo Russell probably for a starting caliber center. Ed Davis is nice and everything, but I think we can do better than that. Then, of course, we also got Colin Sexton, who was drafted this year by the Cleveland Cavaliers via that Brooklyn Nets draft pick. So he will probably be a backup point guard for us. Because I definitely want to invest in him. I think he can really be a really solid NBA player. So first thing I want to do is, I was saying Kuzma probably at the small forward position. He goes up to an 83 overall player, so that's instantly makes us better in that department, at least from a rating standpoint. I don't know how much a difference it makes in the actual simulation. But going to the trade finder. Okay, so we could do this. We could put D'Lo as shooting guard and then put Jaylen Brown probably off the bench. But I mean, I really don't see the point in doing that. I think Jaylen Brown is definitely starting caliber. His defense, three-point shot is amazing. So yeah, we're gonna do a trade of D'Angelo Russell, probably toss in a future. I know I can't trade no draft picks, man. I'm not trading no draft picks ever again for the Brooklyn Nets. So we'll see what we just get for this. Dario Saric, Chris Middleton, and Brook Lopez. We got Chris Dunn, Kevin Love. That's okay. I mean, Draymond could probably play center if needed. He's only 6'7", so I don't absolutely love the idea. Al Jefferson, also Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, who was originally on the Nets, but of course the Celtics would have had their draft pick back. That trade I don't mind, since it's only a 2-season rebuild. It's like Al Horford in the short term of things is still a really good center, 87 overall. We got Lou Williams, Mike Conley, John Collins, okay. Rudy Gobert and Thabo Sefolosha, Buddy Hield, Frank Ntilikina, KCP. Oh, yo. That is a really nice trade right there, guys. Luka Doncic and DeAndre Jordan. The only thing I don't like about this trade is that it does put us in the same situation with our team, in the sense as like we do have a lot of guards on this team, but I do like that a lot. Oladipo, we got Julius Randle, Andre Drummond, and Stanley Johnson. Okay, I'm thinking definitely the DeAndre Jordan trade is probably the best because the fact that we do get Doncic out of it too. We're trying to win the championship in the short term. He's already a 79 overall player, and we also get rid of Allen Krabby Patty's bitch-ass contract. So if we do this, then all of a sudden we're probably going to have to maybe... Damn, how do I want to handle those guys? Because Doncic at small forward, he stays at 79 overall, so he probably will just be a backup for us to begin his NBA career. So we'll put him right there. I'm thinking Spencer Dinwiddie for backup point guard, and then Colin Sexton, put him as shooting guard, goes to 76 overall. Although I might put him inside the G League for this season because we have so many point guards on this team. And then, you know, after next year, Jeremy Lin will be out the books. Colin Sexton will be ready to take over as the backup point guard. So let's do that. Sexton has signed him to the G League. And besides for that, looking like this out here, man. So I'm thinking, who's better shooter? Is it Jeremy Lin or Spencer Dinwiddie? Looks like probably Jeremy Lin is. Yeah, so he will go to backup shooting guard. Goes to 79 overall. So we got Lillard, Jaylen Brown, Kuzma, Draymond Green, DeAndre Jordan. Defensively, offensively, this team is amazing. Doncic off the bench with Jeremy Lin, Spencer Dinwiddie. DeMarre Carroll, take away his minutes to give those to Ed Davis to play backup center / power forward at times. And I can't really think too much more to do to this team, man. Like, Dame Miller is going to lead the squad. The pick and roll game with him and DeAndre Jordan going to be great. Draymond Green's going to bring the defense. Jaylen Brown and Kuzma can assist offensively. Our bench unit is what I absolutely love about this team, too. Like, this is our big three off the bench. So let's go ahead, guys, simulate this first season and see just how good the Brooklyn Nets team could have been, assuming they did not trade away all their draft picks. Okay, Brooklyn Nets fans, we gotta have some real talk here for a second. I did not make this video for the intention to make you depressed and sad. let me tell you, it does get better out there. It does get better. I know you're seeing the simulation. You're seeing that your team just went 62-19, got first place in the Eastern Conference with this team, assuming you guys never trade away any draft picks. But so far, man, you guys have built a good, nice, young squad out there, and you got draft picks from here on out, assuming your GM does not trade them all away for a bag of potato chips. Similarly through date against the Boston Celtics, well, finished the L in the season, so 62-20. MVP Russell Westbrook, Marvin Bagley, Rookie of the Year, Luka Doncic, 6-man. Those are really good numbers, man. 14 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. Drummond, Defensive Player, Chris Dunn, Most Improved, and Steve Kerr, Coach of the Year. He is the All-NBA first team, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. I don't see a single Brooklyn Net on there, which makes no sense, assuming, you know, considering we got first place in the whole damn conference. But it's all good. We'll make our work in the playoffs. Team stats. Points per game, the 5th best scoring team in the NBA. Defensively, the 4th best defensive team in the NBA. Player stats, Lillard at 23 points, 6 assists. Doncic, amazing off our bench. He was actually our 2nd best player, despite being a bench player, so that's unbelievable to look at. Jaylen Brown at 14 points, 4 rebounds. Jeremy Lin at 13, 3, and 4. Pretty much, man, the scoring of this team was so balanced. Look at that. We got what, man? We got 7 players, almost 8, averaging at least 10 points per game in this rebuild in this first season. Okay. First round of the playoffs, we do have the Miami Heat. I think we can definitely beat them down. Simulate current round, see how this goes. And, okay, got them 4-1. Close out game looking like this. Once again, the balanced scoring is the story of everything. 10 assists for Luka Doncic with 26 minutes off the bench. Next up, Toronto Raptors. Simulate current round. And, oh, okay, well, there we go, man. Freaking Nets just lost 4-2 in the first round. It's all good, though, man, because Doncic dropped 16 points. Meaning that he's going to be a beast next season. Probably got the start for his guys over Kuzma. So, simulate the rest of the playoffs. We still have this entire offseason here to get this team even better. But really, it's going to be, wow, Jabari Parker, Finals MVP on the Phoenix Suns? What the fuck, 2K? Y'all got to tell me freaking Brandon Knight, the man that's known for getting nuts in his face literally on a nightly basis in the NBA, is going to be dropping 17 points in a playoff game. Okay, 2K. Interesting, man. Interesting. The fact that this is a Brooklyn Nets based video, one of the not so great teams in the NBA, and the Suns win the NBA championship, was not expecting that. Okay, so gonna skip the NBA draft. I know the Nets have been skipping the NBA draft for the past 5 seasons, but it's all good. I didn't really want to go through it because it wasn't gonna get anybody too good anyway. So we'll sign those guys up, or that one guy up. Player options. All these guys have team options, so of course we'll bring back that whole squad. Qualifying offers. Nothing too crazy there. Free agency. I don't know if any of our guys are off the books now, so I think Draymond Green, he might be a free agent. Here is the bird rights. Okay, so we actually have bird rights for DeAndre Jordan. He is 88 overall still. It's like, do I want to bring him back? Or maybe look at a different position? Because as far as like players available, it's like Boogie would be cool. Karl Anthony Towns would fit in nicely. But we are pretty much negative in the salary cap. So it look like our best option would be just to bring back DeAndre Jordan. Would not hurt the cap or nothing like that. And he's still a really good rebounding player. So it's a lot of money to give him that. I mean, I don't think I would give him this money in real life, but it's 2K, so you almost have to be able to get the players back on your team. So yeah, so 5-year, $192 million contract. That's absolutely ridiculous, but I'm good with that. And we do need some backup centers on the team here still too. So as far as like some cheap players, maybe Kyle O'Quinn, get him for a pretty cheap contract, hopefully. He wants to come on the team. That's all good. Colin Sexton is back to play backup point guard. Kuzma probably going to the bench. Spencer Dinwiddie can play both guards positions also. So yeah, man, I think we're pretty much good for free agency. Just, it's all about the development of our players. I mean, do I want to get Jeremy Lin back? I really don't need him, do I? So I think I'm going to go ahead, guys, and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so here is the team going into the second and final season. Dame Lillard starting at point guard. Doncic is going back to his natural shooting guard position. Kuzma is going to continue starting at small forward. I love his scoring out there. Draymond Green at power forward. DeAndre Jordan at center. Jaylen Brown, I mean, he did get the short end of the stick right here. Being 84 overall, he's going to be a 6-man, so I don't absolutely love using 84 overall at the bench like that, but I felt like it was best for the rotation. We also got Colin Sexton out there and Spencer Dinwiddie with Kyle O'Quinn. So yeah, man, once again, I think this team is going to be first place in the Eastern Conference. I don't see why they wouldn't be, but hopefully we can do a little bit better in the playoffs and at least get to the NBA Finals. So let's go ahead, guys, and simulate this second season. Okay, so a record of 59-22, one more game against the Boston Celtics, who are second place in the Eastern Conference. Finished the W on the season, guys, so 60 wins on the season. Here's the awards for you guys all to see real quick. Most improved player, Miles Turner. Really hope he does that in real life. I think he definitely can do that. Here is the All-NBA first team, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third. Once again, not a single member of our team on it. Don't understand, 2K. I do not understand. Team stats on the season. Points per game, we were the 4th best scoring team. Warriors went absolutely crazy, guys. Dropped by 117 points per game. Points against, one of the best defensive teams yet again. And then player stats, so Lillard at 22 points, 23 points. 6 assists out there. Doncic at 15 points, 7 assists as our starting shooting guard. Draymond Green actually our 3rd leading scorer, which is kind of surprising because you don't really think of Draymond Green as a scorer, let alone the 3rd option on this team. Kuzma, great. I believe he, yeah, we started Kuzma, so we did good as our starter. Colin Sexton in his first season in the NBA, technically. Really good numbers. And Jaylen Brown at 11 points, 4 rebounds off the bench. With we also got DeAndre Jordan getting double-double with about 14 rebounds per game. I'm sure he led the NBA in that department. First round of the playoffs, we do have the Washington Wizards. Simulate current round. Come on, 2K. Let's go ahead, man. Get to the finals at least. Okay, got them 4 games to 0 close-out game looking like this. 31 for Damian Lillard, 25 for the Mayor, Spencer Dinwiddie, and a double-double for Luka Doncic. Next up, Toronto Raptors, simulate current rounds. And got them 4 games to 1 close-out game looking like this. Draymond, Doncic, and Lillard absolutely killing out there. Kuzma also dropping 20 points. Oh my God, this team just has so many scores, guys. Like, it's like, how do you play defense on that? Look at that. Just, I don't know, man, that execution, that consistency, whatever you want to say. Next up, we do have the Miami Heat, simulate current rounds. Got them 4 games to 0. We are in the NBA Finals here, guys. So we have one last series against the 4th seed San Antonio Spurs. Simulate current rounds. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, man. Okay, well, I'm not gonna yell. I'm not gonna scream. I'm not gonna yell. I'm not gonna scream. I'm not gonna yell. I'm not gonna scream. Lost in the 7-game series to Kawhi Leonard, who don't want to be on the freaking Spurs, guys. But I mean, despite that, I'm really happy with how this team turned out. I didn't have to rebuild too much with it, but I made a few moves here and there that really helped with the success of the squad out there. Anyway, Nets fans, enjoy this. It is a video game, but your team still looks pretty good out there. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and peace.